Folks, and what we're going to do is we're going to head off to Kitchen Junction and we are going to see what I've been getting in the post since you last saw me. You know, it's all been going on. Catch you in the down view. So here we are in Kitchen Junction Railway Works. As you can see, stuff's been put away. I think this is a very, very needed addition. Plus 6 glasses, just for doing things like, you know, motors and stuff like that. So, what do we have up here first? It's in the wrong box. It's in a box marked buffet car. Look at that price there, £1.48. Right. It's a Mark II BSK, which is a brake second compartment, composite, whatever you call it. And we have here, that I bought on its own, so that's nothing to do with the rest of it. Now, this came part of a job lot. Now, as you can see, it's got a book price there of £10. Right, that is a new, absolutely immaculate, nothing wrong with it. Teak LNER Claristry brake coach. Right, now if you take a look here, there's 3 very old uncoupled, these are double-O, I think. They're very old. These are plastic ones as well. Right, we'll come to that in a second. But all the rest of it, Lomac, very nice NE brake van. 2 very, very early double-O. As you can see, it's got the hook type. These are made of metal wagons. A very old later Triangle Hornby tender. And these ones that are moving here, these are standard like tension locks. Like, you've got 2 like cable reels in that one. Shell lubricating oil, that's in very nice condition. Standard NE brake van. Cattle truck and a BR coloured toad. And if you look, it's got little not only has it got a little character in, I don't know if you can see that, but it's also got the brake wheel as well. So all of that, like, I think with delivery, it comes to about 15 quid. Like, you know. If you look there, the ladders, I sorted them out. Took a bit of time, but I got there. So that is definitely finished now, apart from I want to paint the buffers up a bit. Right. These both are working very well. This one, I don't know if you can see that, like, there's a very tiny crack on the middle wheel. Can you see it? It's just at the 10 o'clock mark on the middle wheel, on the middle axle. It's a crack. So that's why it keeps losing its gauge and it pulls itself off the wiper. That's why it won't run properly. So I'm going to investigate whether to use super glue or Gorilla Glue or something. But I've serviced the engine. Engine is lovely. I've cleaned all the wipers and everything. It is just that's causing the problem. So there we go. I have also, if you can see that, I have fixed the signal gantry. Now, if you can see there, all I've done is I've used some of this, because this is quite strong stuff. some of this, and I've just basically welded the post back in, like into the base, and then I've just gone over the glue itself, because the glue goes like a kind of a manky yellow, and I've just gone over that with an oil pen. Where are you? I've got another one of these coming, a proper power car one, but it's one without the yellow end. That's after I bought like some bits and pieces for it, but if you look there, there's some bits missing. So it's missing all the glass. It's missing some of the glass all around. This is where these come in. There's a set of window surrounds that just glue in. As you can see there, that's been quite mangled at some point, right? And if you look here, these are the windows for such a thing. Now these are really cheap. You just take them out with a Stanley knife and you give it a good, like, you know, like, get all the sprues off, and you just reglaze it. Now I'm not going to be buying for this, I'm not going to be buying at first the actual blue Pullman coaches, simply because I have noticed that the Mark 2D coaches, which is the next one up from these, this is a Mark 2B, right? But if you look, the curvature of the bottom is virtually the same as the Pullman on the Mark 2s, and it's also got the undercarriage stuff like the Mark 2s. So I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to get hold of some Mark 2Ds, like, you know, some with, like, you know, like halfway along doors and stuff like that, and that will get me out of trouble. Now that's the dummy car. So after, like, spending out all this money on other bits and pieces, I got a job lot of bits, and I took the shroud off of that and put it on that, which is the Kitmaster powered wagon motor. And you wouldn't believe this. It actually is right. Like, all I've got to do is just got to get a nice flat washer for there, right? And if I show you, is that where it's going to go? No, that's the wrong way around. Yeah, there's a way of doing this, right? No, that is the right. That was the right way around. Sorry. There we go. That sits absolutely right. What can I say? So this will give me an extra motor car. You know, I mean, I've started to get into this like I did with the watches. It's just buying spares as and when needed. You know, this was another one. I got in this like job lot, like, you know. But the thing is, right, like, you know, just for the shroud alone off of this, it's about 15 quid. I paid just over a tenner for the both, like, you know. And now I've got spares. This is a good armature. It's got good brass screws on it. You know, I mean, what more do you want? I mean, I've got a coupling there. Although I'm going to be designing this Pullman to be, I'm taking off the front couplings because they never would have had the couplings like Extant. So there we go. We'll take it. There's my little empire. I think oh yeah, I was going to cover this, wasn't I? See this one that comes off? No. No, it's this one that comes off. Yeah. This one here, body wise, it's got brand new wheels on it. Right, it's got a very loose. I've got to like spread the bogey pin right a bit. But what I'm going to do with this is I've got some very nice silvered wire, and I'm going to get some mesh, like some net, and I'm going to create the actual nets for this, right? And that will give me like, you know, like an authentic, you know, I'm going to put a bit of plastic card or something on the inside so that it's like, you know, uniformly dark, because they had shutters on them. And then when they like when they knew they was getting up to the station, they'd open the shutters, push the net out to catch the mailbag, and then as soon as it like landed in the net, they pull it in, like, which would drop it into a barrow, and then you shut the shutters down for the next station. And that's how, like, you know, at high speed they was able to like collect posts like at any time, day or night. So there you go. I mean, that is going to look lovely. I might even glaze that. So that's in very nice nick. I know there's a bit of the 4 missing on it, but look, these are very old. I don't mind. I mean, I'm actually enjoying putting these things back to work. You know, see, it's got a coupler on there, but it's missing one there. But as you can see, like, you know, it's got very nice all metal wheels. They need a bit of a clean. Somebody's obviously been painting. You know, but these are all metal. Oh, actually, come to think of it, all metal wheel. Oh no, they are insulated. Whew. That was a worry, because, like, you know, that would have been spark ahoy, like, you know. Right, there we go. We'll take it to the up view and we'll do some more there. Like, look at that. This is getting to be quite a good collection. Right, let's transfer from Kitchen Junction Railworks back to Bald Head Central. So there you have it. Like, you know, I think all of that, like, you know, I'm very low budget in a lot of things, and I think I've been doing very well. Like, you know, look, the Invicta is off my wrist. I've got my Pulsar Kinetic on tonight, although I have been getting some wear out of my 4 register Seconda. Right. It's like a 3 register chronograph with a 24-hour wheel as well, on a very nice, the only thing is, like, it's a bit loose on my wrist now because I've lost weight still. But I do like wearing it. It's a very stylish, it's a very nice dressy watch, that is, right, and it does work. So there's not a lot been going on in the watch world. Like, you know, the prices of Soviet watches are just frankly outrageous right now, you know. Obviously, like, the best thing I could do is just let, like, the stocks of the cheap and the stuff that people don't want accrue, and then I can just pick at the low hanging fruit again, like, you know. And I mean, I'm keeping an eye on the Indian stuff, and, you know, and I've always got my eyes open for another Invicta or two, like Seiko's, Pulsars and stuff, but there's just nothing really out there, you know, that tickles my fancy. So, but, you know, I do like this. This is a very nice Kinetic. It's in virtually brand new condition, and its function still works as well. Whee! I haven't worn this properly for a month, right, and it hasn't gone down from 5 bars of charge. So, folks, do the if you've got one of these Kinetics, any Kinetic, and it's still got the original capacitor in, do the lithium battery mod. It really is amazing. Look, that's flawless, isn't it? You know, I mean, you know, Pulsar, Seiko's, stuff like that, like, you know, I keep meaning to get my fingers onto this, like, but now I've got some, like, better glasses to do really fine close work at. Like, you know, this will probably be my first victim. So I quite like that as well. It's a nice, I mean, it's almost like a Space Master, and it's still working as well. So there you go. There is the actual digits in the LCD are actually working. It's just very faint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down, clean it, and then like very carefully get out the zebra strips, and you know, just make sure that they are conducting properly. And I think this one's going to come back, which is handy actually. So I've got another one of these for spares. So you know, although that's a Loris, this is a Pulsar. I quite like that. Okie dokes, right. Not so like, you know, very much. The next video will be the NES, hopefully. I will also be doing the glazing and repaneling of that blue Pullman body. I'll try and do that as a tutorial in the kitchen. I've got my layout idea set out. I'm going to do is 2 wallpaper pasting tables, like, you know, to end, and then have 2 so that they're bracketed. That gives me an 1800 by 1200 platform to work with, and I've got a Hornby Flying Scotsman trackmat coming as well, which then that tells me how to lay it all out and everything, like, you know, and I'll be quite happy with that, because it's got a nice little bit of shunting, it's got a station, it's got express line, it's got like you know, like what's it, a branch, and all the rest of it. It tickles all the things that I would like it to tickle, if you know what I mean. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put casters on the feet, the legs of the paste tables, so it can be moved as well. Like, you know, I'm going to do it in such a way that hopefully I'll be able to, like, you know, like I won't tack down the bits over the paste table joins. So then what will happen is that I can just take those sections out without having to like destroy the whole the whole layout. Like if I want to, like, you know, put it away, or, you know, stuff like that. But we shall see, because I could also just make a cover for it and just, like, you know, just do it like that. We will see as that one evolves. I need to get the track down and on, like, you know, and a viable circuit, so that I can then, you know, actually get to, like, you know, like working on, like, you know, trains and everything. And I've got a couple of bodies coming as well. I've got a BR green body for my Lima class 33. Like, that was silly money. It's in quite a good nick as well. Like, so that means I can change that on my BR blue class 33. And I've also got a modified, like, you know, an extra detailed class 73 body coming, which has got a proper brass nameplate, Stuart's Lane. I've been to Stuart's Lane. I used to take their detonators down to them for Waterloo and all the rest of it. I know Stuart's Lane quite well, you know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, you know, all I've got to do then is got to find either a Hornby or a Lima chassis and motor and everything, like, you know, just to, like, you know, and then, like, you know, I'll have a class 73, you know, which means that's another Southern Region unit. Like, you know, I mean, I want class 73. I've got the 33 now. I've got the 08 now. I've got the 101 now, like, you know, because they were on the the Reading to Tunbridge line. Class 101s were, and the Reading to Gatwick Express, and they were on the Marsh-Link as well. So I want a 4-set. I want a 2 EPB. I want an MLV. And a class 71, although I very much would like a class 74, because I thought they were a much better engine, like, you know, even though they were the same body and everything. I mean, you know, and I also want to get hold of a BR brake coach and actually have a go at making my own MLV, because I think it can be done quite easily, because, like, you know, that's basically what British Rail did, is they got EPB cab ends, right, and just slapped one end of a GLV, right, and there you go, that was the MLV. like, you know, and of course they stuck battery hatches and they closed off one window, but that's in a sense what, you know. And the Gatwick Express driving coach was basically an EPB like driving trailer, right, and they just basically put the sides off of a GLV onto it to create a luggage van and driving set like the MLV, but it was a GLV, if you know what I mean. It was unique to the Gatwick Express. And of course I've got a 73 Gimli. I've got a 73, or, you know, I get some Mark III coaches, and, you know, like that. I mean, I've got a Gatwick Express set, like, you know. Anyway, that's all to play for. I'll see you in the next one, and, you know, toodle pipski, and keep it going. Like, you know, don't forget, if you like it, dislike it, whatever, like, you know, put a comment down, give it a like, give it a share, give it a subscribe. You know it makes sense. Like, Kushti.